I'm back out at the 3 acres. Got the tractor warming up. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put my little driveway. I think I'm gonna make it circle, so when I come here to work, I can just drive in and circle around and drive out. That's what I've been doing. That highway is so busy out there. I don't want to have to be backing out on that highway. So I have to figure out what to do with this to get it ready. So I got to do some prep work on it before I can put any rock down. The problem with having the property mulched is it leaves small stumps everywhere. I mean, it's great if all you're going to do is come in and mow. They mulch it down to the ground level, but if you're going to put a driveway, I could just put the rock over the top of the stumps, but that's kind of cheesy. I'd like to scrape some of the topsoil off, but to do that, I'm going to have to get rid of some of these little knobs and stumps and everything that would stop my box blade from dragging. There's a ton of them. So first thing I'm going to do is kind of get all the visible stumps with the backhoe. I'll come back with the box blade and drag the scar fires, try to get some of the roots up, as many as possible, then try to drag some of the topsoil up before I put the rock down. This is what I'm referring to. These are small stumps. Doesn't take much to get them up, but the box blade will just stop. You'd hit that and stop. I guess if you had a more powerful tractor, it might pull it up. It'll pull these roots up. I mean, I'll be able to drag these roots with scar fires will pull them up. I guess that was a false alarm. I thought there was a stump there, but there wasn't. They're hard to find, actually, unless it's been raining and uncovered. Well, I found a few, but they're really hard to find. The other day I was walking through here and stumped my toe on about a dozen of them. now I can't find them. I have to scrape around and try to get them. But that's just on this one side. I still have to go around the other side. That's where all the trees cut down and dug up the stumps right over there and over here. So I might have got a lot of the smaller ones along with it. I don't know. Got this up in about 2 hours. So next I need to bring my box blade, I guess, and start ripping roots and try to smooth that area out. Well, I got the tractor warming up. I'm gonna come in here now with the box blade and the rippers, scarf irons, whatever you want to call them. See if I can get a lot of these surface roots up. This is where most of the stumps were dug up, right in this area right here. So there's still a lot of surface roots. I really wanted to save some of the topsoil off here, but most of this dirt right now, after digging the stumps, is not topsoil. Topsoil is down underneath that, or mixed in with it. So I'm still going to get some. I'll save it for later. But the main thing is to get this leveled off and scrape down and get some of these roots out, so I can start putting the road base down, driveway rock, or whatever you want to call it. Well, it'd be better if I had the rippers all the way down, but it's doing the job. I'm just getting more dirt than I wanted to it. Trying to get all the roots up. When I'm finished getting all the roots that I can, then I'm going to take them out of the way, raise them up out of the way, and just use a box blade to skim the dirt. 2 or 3 inches, 4 inches maybe off the top. Get it ready for rock. lowering those 3 rippers really made a big difference. Land, it probably looks like it's been tilled here. So the goal is to get the roots broken and mostly collected, so I can drag dirt out here with the box blade. Now, I think I've achieved that. The goal is not to get rid of all the roots. That's not going to happen. This down, so I hit the yellow clay here, so I'm down low enough. I'm going to try to smooth it out though. So I've got my blade, got the box blade still set at cut angle. I've got it about an inch off the ground, so it hits the highs, fills in the lows. Hopefully. Been working pretty good. Let's wrap this up. Well, I think that's going to be good enough. I'll put about 4 or 5 inches of rock on top of that. It'll be fine. I did get lots of roots up, and I did get about a whole dump truck load of topsoil, which I'll use somewhere. I don't know where. That's going to do it for this trip up here.